Welcome to Biography with Plutarch, where we delve into the lives of remarkable individuals to uncover the intricacies of human character and the timeless lessons that shape our understanding of the world. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the life of Louis Pasteur, a man whose groundbreaking contributions to science and humanity have left an indelible mark on history. Louis was the third child of Jean-Joseph and Jeanne-Etienne Pasteur, a family whose modest tannery business provided a humble yet stable foundation for their daily lives. As a young boy, Louis would often accompany his father on leisurely walks along the banks of the Doubs River, which flowed gently through the heart of Dole. These strolls not only deepened the bond between father and son, but also instilled in Louis a profound appreciation for the natural world. The river's tranquil waters, teeming with fish and other aquatic life, sparked his curiosity about the intricate web of relationships within ecosystems. The surrounding landscape, dotted with rolling hills and verdant forests, further fueled his fascination with the mysteries of nature. As they walked, Jean-Joseph would regale Louis with tales of his adventures as a soldier in Napoleon's army, sharing stories of bravery, discipline, and the importance of perseverance, values that would shape Louis's own approach to life and science. Growing up in Dole, Pasteur was surrounded by a rich cultural heritage that valued education, hard work, and community. The town's strong Protestant influence, which emphasized the importance of individual study and reflection, fostered an environment of intellectual curiosity and exchange. The proximity to the Swiss border also facilitated a unique blend of French and Swiss cultures, exposing Louis to a diverse range of ideas and perspectives. His parents, though not wealthy, recognized the significance of education and encouraged Louis's early interest in learning, providing him with a solid foundation in Latin, mathematics, and literature. This nurturing environment, combined with his innate curiosity, laid the groundwork for a lifelong passion for knowledge and discovery. As a child, Pasteur was known for his quiet determination and perseverance, traits that would serve him well throughout his life. He was an average student, but his passion for art and music set him apart from his peers. His early sketches and drawings reveal a keen eye for observation and a deep appreciation for the beauty of the natural world. These creative pursuits not only brought him joy, but also honed his skills of observation, which would later become a hallmark of his scientific method. The attention to detail and patience required to create intricate drawings and paintings translated seamlessly to his future work in the laboratory, where meticulous observation and experimentation would be essential. The historical context of Pasteur's early years was marked by significant social and economic change in France. The Bourbon Restoration had given way to the July Monarchy, and the country was experiencing a period of rapid industrialization and urbanization. As the young Louis navigated his childhood, he was surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of a town in transition. The traditional crafts and trades that had defined Dole for centuries, such as tanning, weaving, and blacksmithing, were giving way to new industries and technologies, creating an environment of uncertainty and opportunity. The air was filled with the smell of coal smoke, the clang of hammering on metal, and the chatter of workers rushing to meet the demands of a rapidly changing world. Pasteur's family, though not directly involved in the scientific or academic communities, valued knowledge and encouraged his curiosity. His father, Jean-Joseph, a decorated veteran of Napoleon's army, instilled in Louis a strong sense of discipline and responsibility, while his mother, Jeanne-Etienne, nurtured his creative spirit and fostered a love of learning that would stay with him throughout his life. The family's tannery business, though modest, provided a stable foundation for their daily lives, allowing Louis to pursue his interests without the burden of financial uncertainty. As Pasteur entered his teenage years, he began to exhibit a growing interest in science and the natural world. His early experiments with crystals and minerals, conducted in the family's attic, marked the beginning of a lifelong passion for discovery and exploration. The seeds of his future greatness were being sown in these formative years as he developed the skills, habits, and values that would ultimately shape his contributions to humanity. The young Louis Pasteur was poised on the threshold of a remarkable journey, one that would take him from the banks of the Doubs River to the pinnacle of scientific achievement, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to inspire and instruct us to this day. As Louis Pasteur's fascination with science deepened, he began to pursue his interests with increasing rigor, eventually enrolling in the École Primaire Supérieure in Arbois, a charming town nestled in the rolling hills of eastern France. The year was 1839, and Pasteur was just 17 years old, yet he had already demonstrated a remarkable aptitude for scientific inquiry, devouring books on chemistry, physics, and mathematics with an insatiable hunger. His teachers, recognizing his potential, encouraged him to continue his education at the Collège d'Arbois, where he would go on to study philosophy, literature, and science, laying the foundation for a well-rounded education that would serve him well in his future endeavors. As Pasteur delved deeper into his studies, he found himself drawn to the works of prominent scientists such as Antoine Lavoisier and Claude Louis Berthollet, whose discoveries had revolutionized the field of chemistry. He spent hours poring over their papers, marveling at the elegance and simplicity of their experiments, and seeking to understand the underlying principles that govern the natural world. His teachers, impressed by his dedication and curiosity, began to mentor him more closely, providing guidance and support as he navigated the complexities of scientific inquiry. In 1843, Pasteur entered the École Normale Supérieure in Paris, one of the most prestigious institutions of higher learning in France, where he would come under the tutelage of some of the most distinguished scientists of his time. The city was alive with intellectual and artistic energy, and Pasteur found himself swept up in a maelstrom of ideas and creativity as he attended lectures by prominent thinkers such as Augustin Louis Cauchy and Évariste Galois. It was here that he would meet Antoine Jérôme Ballard, a renowned chemist who would later become a prominent figure in the field of chemistry, and whose laboratory would provide Pasteur with the ideal environment to explore his passion for discovery. Pasteur's time at the École Normale Supérieure was marked by intense intellectual curiosity and a passion for discovery as he delved deeper into the mysteries of chemistry, biology, and physics. He spent long hours in the laboratory, conducting experiments, collecting data, and analyzing results, driven by a desire to uncover the secrets of the natural world. His work was meticulous and thorough, reflecting a deep commitment to the scientific method and a willingness to challenge established theories and conventions. One of the most significant events of this period was Pasteur's encounter with the concept of molecular asymmetry, which would later become a cornerstone of his research on crystals. In 1847, while working in the laboratory of Ballard, Pasteur made a groundbreaking discovery regarding the optical properties of tartaric acid, a compound found in grapes and other fruits. He observed that the crystals of tartaric acid exhibited a unique property known as optical activity, which caused plain polarized light to rotate in a specific direction. This discovery not only shed new light on the molecular structure of tartaric acid, but also laid the foundation for Pasteur's future work on stereochemistry, a field that would have far-reaching implications for our understanding of the natural world. As Pasteur's reputation as a rising star in the scientific community grew, he began to attract the attention of prominent figures such as Augustin Louis Cauchy, who invited him to present his research on molecular asymmetry at the Académie des Sciences, one of the most prestigious scientific institutions in France. This marked a major milestone in Pasteur's career, as he was now being recognized by his peers as a leading authority in his field. The presentation itself was a masterclass in clarity and precision, as Pasteur effortlessly conveyed complex ideas to an audience of distinguished scientists, demonstrating a gift for communication that would serve him well in the years to come. The years that followed were marked by intense scientific activity, as Pasteur continued to explore the mysteries of molecular asymmetry and its implications for our understanding of the natural world. In 1854, he was appointed as the Dean of the Faculty of Sciences at the University of Lille, where he would go on to establish a thriving research program in chemistry and physics. It was during this period that Pasteur began to develop his famous germ theory of disease, which posited that many illnesses are caused by the presence of microorganisms such as bacteria and viruses. This idea, revolutionary at the time, would have far-reaching implications for medicine, public health, and agriculture, and would cement Pasteur's reputation as one of the leading scientists of his generation. In 1859, Pasteur made a major breakthrough in his research on fermentation, demonstrating that the process of fermentation is caused by the action of microorganisms rather than spontaneous generation. This discovery not only revolutionized our understanding of the biological processes underlying fermentation, but also laid the foundation for the development of modern vaccines and antibiotics. As news of Pasteur's discovery spread, he became an international celebrity, hailed as a hero by the scientific community and the general public alike. As Pasteur basked in the glory of his success, he remained humble and grounded, recognizing that there was still much work to be done. He continued to conduct research, driven by a desire to uncover the secrets of the natural world and to use his knowledge to improve human life. His letters and notebooks from this period are filled with ideas and insights as he sought to understand the underlying mechanisms of disease and to develop new treatments and therapies. As the years passed, Louis Pasteur continued to dedicate himself to his work with an unrelenting passion for discovery and a deep-seated desire to alleviate human suffering. The weight of his mission was palpable, driving him to spend countless hours in his laboratory, poring over research, conducting experiments, and testing hypotheses. In 1881, after years of tireless effort, he made a groundbreaking breakthrough in the development of vaccines, creating the first vaccine for anthrax, a disease that had long plagued farmers and livestock. This achievement not only saved countless lives, but also cemented Pasteur's reputation as a leading figure in the field of microbiology. The significance of this discovery cannot be overstated. Anthrax, a highly infectious and deadly disease, had been a scourge on agricultural communities for centuries, causing widespread illness and death among both humans and animals. By developing an effective vaccine, Pasteur provided a vital tool for combating this disease, one that would have far-reaching consequences for public health and the economy. As news of his discovery spread, farmers and livestock owners from across the country flocked to his laboratory, eager to learn more about the vaccine and how it could be used to protect their animals. In the late 1800s, Pasteur turned his attention to the study of rabies, a disease that was then almost always fatal. Through meticulous research and experimentation, he developed the first vaccine against rabies, which was initially met with skepticism by some in the scientific community. However, as the results of his experiments became clear, it became increasingly evident that Pasteur's vaccine was highly effective in preventing the spread of the disease. The establishment of the Pasteur Institute in Paris in 1887 marked a major milestone in his career, providing a dedicated facility for the study of microbiology and the development of vaccines. As Pasteur's fame grew, so did the recognition he received from the scientific community and the general public. He was awarded numerous honors, including the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor, and was elected as a foreign member of the Royal Society. Despite these accolades, Pasteur remained humble and dedicated to his work, continuing to conduct research and advocate for the importance of science in improving human life. His commitment to his craft was unwavering, driven by a deep sense of purpose and a profound understanding of the impact that scientific discovery could have on society. With no other options available, Meister's mother brought him to Pasteur, who administered his experimental vaccine to the boy. Thanks to Pasteur's treatment, Meister made a full recovery, and his case marked the first successful use of the rabies vaccine on a human patient. This remarkable outcome not only validated the effectiveness of Pasteur's vaccine, but also underscored the significance of his work in saving countless lives. In his later years, Pasteur's health began to decline, and he suffered a series of strokes that left him partially paralyzed. Yet, even as his physical abilities waned, his mind remained sharp, and he continued to work tirelessly on his research. As he reflected on his life's work, he said, "Science knows no country, because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world." These words, spoken with conviction and passion, encapsulate the essence of Pasteur's philosophy and highlight the profound impact that science can have on human society. As the years went by, Pasteur's legacy continued to grow, inspiring new generations of scientists, researchers, and thinkers. His contributions to science, medicine, and public health are immeasurable, and his name has become synonymous with innovation, dedication, and compassion. Today, the Pasteur Institute remains a leading center for biomedical research, and his vaccines continue to save countless lives around the world. Louis Pasteur passed away on September 28, 1895, at the age of 72, leaving behind a legacy that would continue to shape the course of human history. Pasteur's journey, marked by triumphs and setbacks, is a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, human determination and perseverance can lead to extraordinary achievements. That's all for today's Biography with Plutarch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that understanding the lives of remarkable individuals helps us better understand ourselves.